Hey y'all. I just want to cover quickly the idea or the concept of sensory overload that autistic people suffer. This is where we can't handle the amount of information coming into our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and sense of touch. And it seems overwhelming to us, and it gets to be too much. That and the thoughts in our heads and our emotions. Um, Sometimes certain sounds get to be too much, certain pictures, or light, or certain smells, cigarette smoke, pungent smells. We usually do something to cope with it, to self regulate, that makes us feel better. This is called stimming. Stimming is something we do. It's like I'm doing now. This is rocking. This is my favorite. I love rocking chairs. They're my favorite. I'll get in it and rock like crazy. uh, Other people have other means to the spinners and things. Me personally, once in a while I'll listen to some music or something, but mostly and videos, of course, that are informative, intelligent. But I like reading a lot. I like to learn things. I like to read about different subjects I'm interested in. And being autistic, there aren't too many of them, but I do branch out sometimes. But I have to give credit mostly to God. My faith in God has definitely been a big help for balance. And that my faith, my belief that God will help me, and if I just learn and from my mistakes and what's going on and deal with it as best I can and use the intelligence he's given me to figure out what's happening, to find the patterns, and then I ask him to help me, or it's just something in my person that's reaching out and he gets it. So I just want to say that there are a lot of people out there who have autism, high functioning, and it seems to me like they spend the rest of their lives stimming like crazy, and it just seems to get worse, or it plateaus and never improves or anything. They're always going to need whatever they need. They're always going to hurt in proportionate to the intake they're taking. Most people wouldn't have these issues. I had them quite a bit. I still do. But I have to say, it's that faith in God. It's that faith, that sense of help coming from outside of myself that is supernatural and goes straight to the core of my being. And he gets inside, he's inside me, and he helps me. Helps through my instincts and my intelligence, I suppose. But I have to say, I can't see how most autistic people, high functioning anyway, can manage without something like this. It's just, I don't see it. But this is something we suffer. I have a lot of problems with sensory overload. I can't watch the stuff on the news. A lot of people can sit there and just immerse themselves in it and get angry at it or whatever. I can't do that. I can't watch violence. It makes me wig out. I can't look at it. It's just how I am. I mean, it's too much emotion in it. It wells up in me because I sense every bit of that. Things like this. I mean, I have to be really careful, more so than most people, what's going in my eyes and ears, and what I'm thinking, because I'll melt down from it. It'll overload me in a heartbeat. So if you see people, sitting on a park bench or doing this kind of thing and maybe not really conscious of it or whatever, they're probably, I'm not saying they are definitely, but they may well be autistic. And this will leave them be. It makes them feel good to do that. They're self-regulating. They're helping bring balance back to themselves in doing these things. I just thought I'd give you a heads up about sensory overload and stimming. And the ultimate stimming that I enjoy as a Christian, namely God's help. So I thank you all for listening, and see you again.